What up, YouTube? Asian Persuasion here, and we're with my boy Slim.
You already know, man.
YCS Memphis deck profiles, and we're here with the one and only
Jeff Jones.
Yes, and you got what today here?
I made top 16 at YCS Memphis with 60 card dinosaurs.
60 card dinosaurs. All right, man. Let's get into this deck profile, man.
All right, so to start off, we have the standard hand traps of 3 Ash Blossom and 3 Ghost Ogre. So I feel like I should have used more hand traps because there's a lot of FTKs right now, a lot of unbreakable boards, and I did have Gamma in my deck, but I swapped it out at the last second. A reminder, I've not been playing very much lately, so I did not test this deck at all. This is my first time playing a 60-card deck in this deck this weekend, so yeah, I feel like I definitely should have used Gamma, but these are the hand traps I used. Then we have for the dinosaur package, 3 Oviraptor, 2 Tyranno, 2 Ovitex, and Dogorin and Giant Rex. These are fairly standard. Pretty sure that, yeah, everyone uses these. I do wish there were more dinosaur cards because I do say this is a 60-card dinosaur deck because the dinosaurs are what win you the game, but there are zombie cards in this deck, but the zombie cards are actually the worst part of the deck. You never really want to draw them. If I could find a way to fit something better in for them, I would, but without like enough time, I just couldn't. So for the zombie cards were 2 Solitaire, 2 Mizuki, Spirit Master, and Unizombie. So all these cards are actually really bad. Drawing Mizuki is terrible. Drawing this is usually really bad because you don't have to normal summon it. You want to normal summon the Raptor. The only good one actually is Spirit Master. He's the best one. I would even consider just playing him just by himself because it works with Snow to interrupt 2 cards, and also it works with Gold Sarcophagus. Yeah. We have 3 Lone Fire Blossom, and the Predaplants. Another thing I realized is that I really wish I played Global this weekend. A lot of times I would draw Lone Fire after I used the Predaplants, or I would open up both of them, and I really just needed like an extra plant monster. I would want to use Glow Bulb mainly because, not even because it's a tuner, but because it's like an extra monster to link with, and that's like really valuable. Also, if you mill it or draw it, I really feel like if I play this deck again, Glow Bulb would do a lot. Then we have 2 Snow, Damage Juggler, Trick Clown, Hat Tricker. These are all pretty good. I was surprised that, I think Kamal just won, so I want to be the first to say congrats to Kamal.
Yeah,
he deserves it. Yeah. So this was actually like really, I was surprised how good this was, simply because getting an extra monster off of for Hat Tricker was like really valuable. This card would be really cool if it went to 2. Then we have Thousand Blades and Garnets. Some people were playing 2 of this card. I don't really think that was necessary. I drew it twice this weekend. One time I drew it with Brilliant Fusion. That sucked. But
is there any reasoning on why you played 2 stuff?
Oh yes.
We have a new champion.
There we go.
Kamal.
Woo! Let's go, dude. Let's go.
2018 YCS Memphis
You
champion.
did it, man. You did it.
Yep.
You got it, bro. Yeah, we did.
Alright, so it's a pretty good question why I only use 2 Snow. So a lot of people are using 3 of this card. I really didn't see why, because when I first asked Max why people were using 3, he's like, well, because it increases your chance of milling it. But the only time you're really milling is with grass, and if you're milling like 20 cards with grass anyway, you're probably going to hit it. And it's not really like too great to draw. And any other time, you're just sending it to the grave curious anyway. So I really felt like just 2 was just fine. I didn't really need a 3rd one. So. For the spells, we have 3 Left Arm Offering, 3 Brilliant Fusion, 3 Gold Sarcophagus. Some people only play 2 of this card, but I find it very valuable. It's very versatile because going first, it lets you grab Giant Rex to let you make Dolka. So if you open up with Oviraptor, your ending fields can easily be Dolka and Overtext, so you get 2 monster effects and a spell or trap card. And also going second, it's automatic out to any like monster negator or Apollo monster because you just banish Spirit Master. So it automatically forces your opponents to negate a card. Then we have 3 Evolution Pill, 3 Pot of Desires, 3 Fossil Dig, and this is what I used instead of the Psyframe Gamma, was Forbidden Chalice. I wanted a card that was good going first also, so I could like set it and act as like kind of like a trap card, but also I wanted to be able to deal with a monster going second. I think the Gamma is probably better. This weekend this card was pretty good because I did play against a couple of mirror matches, and in the mirror match this card is really good because it stops like Conductor, it stops Overtext from negating your spells. Your opponent like summons Snow from grave, you can Chalice it there. It's like super valuable in that, and where Gamma is like really only good going second and not really good going first. And after the first couple turns, like one first turn really, Gamma's like really dead. So if you draw it after that, it's just a bad card. But if I could use like both, I probably would. This card was really good. So, then we have Legrass, Soul Charge, Monster Born, and Foolish Burial.
We got it.
Very good.
They got it. For the extra deck, we have 2 Omega. Because I said the zombie cards were terrible, I only made this card once this weekend. It never really came up. Black Rose Dragon. This card's really good. This card came up a few times. Seraphonites. Full Reload, which never came up. Skull Dread, which did. Curious, Mrs. Radiant. Underclock. Invoker. Tornado Dragon. Minerva. Abyss Dweller, Dolka, and Amaterasu. So Amaterasu, in theory, was really good because going first, if you mill hand traps, you can banish them with Snow, and then add them back to your hand with Amaterasu. And I thought that was really good. However, it just never happened.
Yeah.
So I never made Amaterasu, and I never made Bow Reload Dragon.
Really?
And I said like the Cyframe or the Omega like really wasn't that good. I don't really know what I would replace them with, and new format should start in like a week or so. So who knows?
Yep.
For the side deck, so this was like kind of like a thing. Which side? 3 Destrudo, Mare, and Yazi. So against the Pendulum deck, when going second, if they aren't playing the FTK deck, they'll try to end with like a triple negate board more than likely. And if you open up with Destrudo and a level 4, you can use Destrudo in your level 4, and normally they'll wait for you to like make Black Rose Dragon so you commit both your monsters and then negate Black Rose. And since they're waiting, you synchro for Yazi instead. So Yazi will use its effect to kill one of the monsters, and then if they negate it, Yazi gets destroyed, and its other effect triggers, which would summon Mare, and then Mare reduces its level to get a token, and that token would synchro into it for Black Rose. So with these 2 cards, it gets rid of like all their negates, because if they negate this, this will summon this, and this will make Black Rose, so it gets rid of at least 2 of the negates right there. However, that was the theory. Huh?
Okay.
You can't have those in the room.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry about that.
We're almost done.
We're nearly at the end.
I'm on my side deck. Thank you.
You saved us.
You said
So while in theory this is really good, and Noah told me that it was good, it never really came up. And I thought it was really cool. I was sad it didn't come up. Most of the time I just used this to make as like an extra monster to link with and stuff like that. So it was kind of fortunate it didn't really work out. And then 3 Twin Twister, and 2 Called by the Grave. I wish I used, like I said, since I didn't play very much, my side deck I feel is like really bad. I feel like I would have done much better at this event if I had like a better side deck, and I wish I used 3 of this card. Like I cut it last second for these cards. I really needed something for the mirror. I played like 4 of the mirror.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
And I lost to 2 of them. and beat 2 other ones. So I really just needed more cards from the mirror and other decks that weren't Pendulum. So I feel like I really need a third one of that. And then it was 3-dimensional barrier for Pendulum. Obviously, it's like an auto most of the time. And then these 2 cards were, oh my goodness, blanking on names. Banish your opponent's field trap card.
Oh, you talking about evenly?
Oh yeah, it was evenly matched. Yeah. I did give him back. So like that card was really bad also because it was probably only really bad because I didn't play against any Draco. But Draco was like really easy for this deck to beat anyway. So I would probably still use it if Draco was a thing. However, other than that, it's terrible versus Pendulum. We don't want to use it against Pendulum at all. So. And that's basically it.
So shout outs you want to give, man?
Shout outs to Max because he got me all the cards to use for this weekend. All of my friends I drove with. Shout outs to Kamal for winning. And shout outs to Alex Bansant and Voltage Games.
Awesome. And you'll have the description down there for you guys to check them out. Subscribe to their channel and everything.
Everything, yep.
And thanks, Jeff Jones, for topping.
Yep.
Thank you, man.
Bro.
Thank you, man.